Today's reading from the garden is one of my poems titled Rumi's Garden, a reading by Phoebe Avis Spiller. The poet Rumi wrote, "Beyond right and wrong, there is a field. I'll meet you there," quote, unquote. The poem Rumi's Garden. Beyond the rigid edges of right or wrong thinking is a place where no judgments will ever grow. Because this place is the territory of love's pure potentiality and a ready garden spot, ready for the seeds of forgiveness to be received, planted with the willingness for change and progress. In the evolutionary growth of our spiritual soul self that has hit the present wall of perceived limitations, hitting that same wall over and over again, wondering what the hell is going on with me, not knowing yet knowing, a process is bringing me through all the false trappings of my former lives. The pieces of old beliefs and unrealistic expectations on myself falling away in piles of what appear to be rubbish. Fatigued by my own epic persistence to patiently push on toward the vision I hold in mind and heart, the vision of a productive garden that looks a little wild and untidy on purpose rather than neglect. This long and tedious process began with a fleeting glimpse of beloved cosmos blooming in the full splendor of their mature destiny. Swaying slightly with passing breezes, their roots securely held within the body of Mother Earth while fulfilling this growth cycle. Completely free of anxiety or uncertainty about their future that they cannot see or even perceive in this present moment. Content in their blissful surrender of now is what there is, and joyfully, even playfully, relishing their adult living. My mind caught the essence of this glimpse of joyful living and began to practice with a plot of Florida sand, beyond the property line of my present place in the sojourn of my life, where a respite was granted, for me to experience being cared for rather than me being the weary and run-down caretaker. With residual burnout from decades-old demands called work ethics that, yes, hold some value, but mostly proved to be an overrated and useless measurement of success, held up as the ultimate dream, hard work wearing me out and wearing me down to the point where finally no resistance was left, to stifle the persistent urge of releasing my old paradigm and allow myself to be nudged out beyond the proper ways of how to get along in life and flaunt an artificial lifestyle that wasn't authentic for me. I need to live on and with the wild and messy edge of creative work and inspired actions where joy decorates the world I love and holds the key to my playhouse livelihood of more than enough abundance. For myself and dog companion, my chosen family with children, friends who know and love the slightly eccentric one and only me, plus support the work I came here to this planet expressly for, growing me as a Rumi's garden. I'll meet you there.